So this is a bit of a crazy setup today. I've got the Amiga 1200. I've got the Daytel MIDI Master A500 MIDI interface, and that is got a MIDI cable. It's got MIDI out going into this Yamaha box down here, and I'm going to use this to play some music on the Amiga 1200. It's being mixed together with this little Behringer mixer. I'm using a mixer because the MIDI out from the Yamaha is coming in there, and the metronome, which is the only sound you'll hear from the Amiga, is also coming out through there, just to show you that you can mix the Amiga sound with this and it's synchronized properly. Thought I'd have a bit of fun and just play some Doom music and play some music that sounds like the Doom music with all this equipment, because I'm going to do a full video on this and basically on this setup and on Bars and Pipes Professional for the Amiga, just to show how cool that software really was and what you could do with it. But just to start off, let's just see if the Brandenburg Demo works. It's just an example song that comes with Bars and Pipes. So that's the Amiga's playing that, and the Yamaha box is making the sound, and the metronome is coming from the Amiga itself, from the Amiga's internal sound. So I can turn the metronome off like that. So I think that's pretty cool. That is that's basically music sequencing production on the Amiga. I think that's pretty cool. So there you go. You can see the MU50's got a little display there that shows you the tracks. So that's pretty cool, but we want something a bit more interesting than that. Let's import the Doom music, because the Amiga should be able to play Doom music. Why shouldn't it? So I've got Doom level 1 here. So this is actually a MIDI file, so it's going to import it. So let's see how well it does with the Doom music. I'm turning the click off so you can just get the full experience. Ooh, it sounds a bit out of tune there. But that might be the fault of this MIDI file, I'm not sure. Or maybe it's been imported wrong, don't know. That is pretty cool. And you can actually bring up that and see what's going on as it's playing. This is actually quite cool software. I'm going to do a video on this. It's really good. I've got something even better than that. I've got this MIDI file here, which a friend of mine called Phil wrote. That's why it's called Phil, the file. He wrote this because a friend of ours was doing a Doom mod. He was doing levels for original Doom, and he wanted some music that sounded like Doom. And this is the music he made, and I've imported it. I've taken it from the PC. Did it in about 2000 and early 2000s maybe, or so. This MIDI file is quite old, and I've imported it into Bars and Pipes, and we'll see what you think. So this is not actual Doom music, but this is something in the style of Doom music, and I think this is actually pretty cool. So there we have it. This is pretty cool, actually. It took me ages to set this up with the rat's nest of leads going down there with all the mixing, and I've got the audio recording going on here and everything, and the MIDI interface. But it's really cool. It shows that this kind of stuff totally works, and music production is was totally possible on the Amiga. So I'll do a more in-depth video on Bars and Pipes in the future, but I just wanted to show off how easy it was to get stuff going. I think this is something you probably can't do with an emulator, because I'm not sure. The serial port is emulated on WinUAE, but I don't know how you go about emulating this kind of setup of hooking up to a device like this. So it's pretty cool that you can do all this kind of stuff with Amiga. And this was totally possible in the 90s. This could have been your setup. This is a 1995 box and, you know, a 1992 or 3 Amiga. So this is a thing that was perfectly possible in the 90s to do. So that's really cool. This is like Bars and Pipes software. I'm just giving it a quick show off before I do a full video on it.